What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
And we new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
But Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal. Filing taxes. Other countries just send you a bill. U.S. uses human error to prey on poor people and let rich people game the system. Advertising for prescription drugs, rarely taking vacations, supersized portions, flying flags everywhere, going into debt over the cost of college, bankruptcy due to health care costs, credit scores, filing your own taxes, cops in schools, militarized police, guns in general, no maternity, paternity leave, and PB&Js. Strapping 17-year-old kids with no credit.
Wait, what?
That's the only way he cares about.
PB&Js? What's wrong with peanut butter and J? Why is that a scam? Something I don't know somebody want to talk to me about?
Nothing's wrong.
I need comment sections are available. If it really personal, just DM me, because I'm...
You know what's... Okay, so before we even get into this, we've been reacting to these videos for a while now. And
never heard of
majority
peanut
of
butter
them...
and jelly. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Majority of them list something about like healthcare and some things that's over and over and over. And when we don't comment on it in a specific video, y'all be like, wait, y'all didn't hear what they said? We have.
Oh, we heard it plenty of times.
We've discussed it plenty of times.
We lived it.
We're living it.
Yeah.
Care costs. Credit scores, filing your own taxes, cops in schools, militarized police, guns in general, no maternity, paternity leave, and PB&Js. Strapping 17-year-old kids with no credit, 50 to 100K in loans to pay for degrees in which doesn't guarantee a job or career.
Yeah.
Insurance deductibles. It's basically saying you paid monthly for this product you may not ever need, but if you ever actually do need it, you're going to have to pay more just because. Credit scores.
Insurance is like having a lawyer. Now that I think about it, when you keep a good lawyer underneath your belt,
like
and you keep, you know what I'm saying, you keep giving him what he needs to make sure that he's in your corner. When he come through, he come through.
Right.
And that's like insurance. When you keep paying on your insurance and everything, when it's time for it to come through, it come through.
Yeah, now that's the
tricky one.
One of the ones that I'm like, okay, you know,
yeah.
I've been in a situation where we had a flood and we had to replace some things, or we had to replace some food or something like that. Insurance came through.
There you go. There you go.
It's real. It's all made up. Do what you want. It's all made up.
Easy. Health and wellness culture. We praise transformation over self-acceptance. Self-acceptance doesn't mean giving up on growth or change. Dismissing legitimate concerns or challenges that underprivileged people have by saying you're the only one standing in your way. Marketing health as something to be purchased instead of being about mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Demonizing food as good or bad by promoting alternative products to regular foods. Marketing health as something complex, difficult to achieve, implying that fit has a look, lack of inclusivity. I've said it before, if you're shaming, obsessing, ruminating, guilting, judging yourself for your exercise or food habits, you're prioritizing it over your passions, hobbies, family, friends, real life connections. Please rethink your approach and your perception of health. Health adds intention to every area of your life. Mainstream wellness is a privilege.
She's in the ballpark, though.
Milk is so good, and I love milk, but it doesn't do anything. It's actually really bad for you. It doesn't help you get big, strong bones to be big, strong man.
This conversation.
It's just really bad. It was built on America propaganda, and it's shit. It sucks, but I mean, I'm still drinking it. Single family
He said he's still drinking it. But listen, last time we had a discussion of milk on the channel, y'all, that was the whole comment section. Wait, what?
Yeah. Y'all definitely...
Your opinion on my opinion won't change my opinion and what I do and put in my body.
I mean, you know, it's everybody's own experience and how they grow and what they continue to keep in their body or in their fridge. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely open up your doors, brought us to y'all table, and told us a piece of y'all mind of how we should have drank more milk.
Right. Y'all always commenting on my skin. If I was still drinking cow milk, I would have bumps all over my face. That's just mine. Okay?
You know what's crazy?
Because I have eczema, but I mean, I don't deal with it no more because of that.
You know what's crazy? My mucus level has been 0%.
Oh.
I just thought about that. I just thought about that. I haven't been sick. Wow.
But that's just us.
Yeah.
Y'all go
Throughout
research.
most of major American cities, it's illegal to build any type of housing except.
You need a 4-year degree to get a job in IT. Google offers IT certificate. No degree required. Only takes 3 to 6 months to complete. This is $49 a month. Average salary for IT.
The United States education system. I said what I said. When children in the United States go to school, they learn a very ethnocentric version of history. Go to school anywhere outside of the United States and you'll see a very different viewpoint. While schools outside of the US focus on world history as well as the history of their own country, the problem with the United States is that they glorify and amplify a lot of the problems that happen. For example, Native American issues. They are glazed over as tiny blips scattered throughout American history, but Native American history is American history and it's overlooked. And they do this in lieu of any history that pretty much starts after the United States was formed. It's not so much American history, but United States history. That's the problem, is that students don't know about real American history, or Black history, or Asian American history, Jewish American history. Basically, they tell you what they want you to know.
Yeah, what they want you to know.
Yes, and that's why our series on our family channel, what we're doing, I'm gonna keep promoting it. I'm gonna keep promoting it, but it fits here. Our series that we're doing for Black History Month, our very first episode, we showed y'all what America was before it became the United States, and those maps is really important for people to know, because the history didn't just start when the United States was formed.
Yeah.
It's been here. Like for us, for example, our ancestors were here before the United States even took over our state. So that's important to know.
Front lawns, dude. The most irrigated crop in America, more than wheat, more than corn, is grass. We use most of our drinkable water on grass.
College. Yeah, I said it. But y'all not ready for that conversation, though.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let me tell y'all why. For one, college does not teach you how to make money. College teaches you how to get a job. You pay thousands of dollars every year, and what do they give you in return? A piece of paper. A piece of paper pretty much stating that you know the bare minimum to enter this field and get a job. Here's the funny part. A job isn't even guaranteed. You'd be surprised on how many people graduate college and don't even get a job in the field that they majored in. And it's crazy to me, right? Because people would literally not invest in themselves. They won't put in like $500 to learn how to make 6 figures plus. I mean, who wouldn't do that? But will pay $60K a year, maybe more, for college. That doesn't even guarantee you money. And not only is it $60K, but it's a loan with interest. Well, let me tell y'all something. I'm 19 and I have never stepped foot in college. And my bag is wrong.
Recycling plastic.
Okay, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
Because as a college graduate, yes, I had some bitter feelings about college because I went through a lot with college. But college, the education I received from college was more than just my degrees. I became an adult. I went through a lot of things that I needed those 5 years altogether. I needed those 5 years. I needed to go through that to be the person that I am now. It's been a lot of years since then, but I needed to go through that. College was more than education for me.
A piece of paper at the end.
Yeah, a piece of paper. It was more than that, and it depends on the field that you're in. And it depends on the field. It depends on your mentors, your advisors, your professors. The whole college experience is more than about getting degrees. So I love education, but I understand where he's coming from. But
Yeah. I do agree with you as well, though. College is very beneficial too. At the end of the day, yeah, some people just don't get the full package, like getting a great job afterwards. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of what it is. But I feel like the overall experience of going to college will definitely grow a person. In times what you're going in there for is going to be highly more beneficial than the core job that you get at the end, because a lot of relationships can be built, a lot of understanding with life and things that they have to offer can be, gained as well. So it's a huge benefit.
Yeah, and a relationship, like building with professors and advisors, and think of like fraternities and sororities and all of that network of people who you'll have for a lifetime to be able to have a connection, have a hand pull you up and things like that. So it's more than just a degree.
Yeah.
You know, it's your experience. You got to ask yourself, is the field that you're majoring in, do you have to move to get a sustainable job? Like, what kind of money do you want to make? It's so much more that goes into a college experience.
Yeah.
I would never downplay my degrees.
No, 100%. Nor anybody who's wanting to graduate and go through the course of college classes. You know what I'm saying? And then again, to go back what you said, the benefit of professors and getting to have these relationships with other people. You have relationship with professors and teachers till this day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they're doing great they're doing great. But when it comes to advice or things like that in these fields, you always have these phone calls away that you can pick up the phone and call to.
All right, and I asked myself, would I be a successful businesswoman that I am today had it not been for those years that I was in college? Eventually, I would have got here, but I feel like there was so much I went through that I am grateful for those lessons.
No, 100%.
With college.
100%.
NPR's Planet Money and PBS's Frontline did an extensive series on this earlier this year, and I'll put a link to it in the comments. Short version is that our concept of plastic recycling was invented by the oil and gas industry in the 70s when they realized that plastic pollution was becoming a problem and that the public was becoming upset about it. And so they created the Ad Council to start to promote the idea that plastic pollution was the fault of the consumer, not the manufacturer, and to encourage consumers to recycle plastic. The truth is most plastic isn't recycled, it's buried. And the plastic that does get recycled is usually recycled in other countries where it creates a lot of toxic waste.
Not too long ago, I needed to go to the hospital and I went to an emergency room. They admitted me, had me sit in a chair for about 5 hours, and then after that sent me on my way because there were too many COVID patients.
Wow.
They gave me 2 Tylenol, $1,040. Let's see the breakdown. Oh yeah, that's cool, just going. So they turned me down. The next day I went back because I really wasn't feeling good. Kind of the same things went down. Let's see what they're charging me. Oh, that's just sweet. So then I go back for a 3rd day because I feel like I'm dying. This time, all they gave me was a shot in my arm and sent me on my way. Oh, it's just the best. Yes, I love it. So now I have to pay $2,500 in medical bills for 4 Tylenol and a shot of Salumedrol.
But apparently I'm the real life Jamie Fraser.
That's tough, bro.
Hold up, wait a minute. You could have did that the first time.
But had he know what he was dealing with, he would have went pick it up. A lot of times we go to the doctor because of what we're feeling. Like, if it's real overbound, like my head is throbbing, my chest is hot, I need a doctor. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what it is.
I want to say something, but I'm not going to ruffle no feathers. I'm not going to ruffle no feathers
I
yet.
think we're right too far past that mark. Don't say it, though. You don't got to say it.
Okay. All right. I don't say it.
All right.
You all won't leave me alone asking me to say Sassenach all the time. You bunch of nutters.
Don't know what you said.
Pet deposits? So you're telling me that I could have 5 kids running around this 2-bedroom house, but because I have a fluffy little cat that likes to sleep in a laundry basket, I have to pay an extra $600 deposit when I move in? And don't even get me started with extra pet rent. Does this cat need to pay an extra $50 a month to rent this little laundry basket in my spare bedroom? Pet deposits are an absolute sham and just a way of punishing people who don't want to have kids. Like, I get it. They could have accidents. They could tear up the carpet. That stuff happens. There are bad pet owners out there, too. Now, granted, I don't have kids, but I definitely was a kid, and I remember doing some pretty horrible things that most certainly ruined deposits for my parents in the past. And all I'm saying is this little guy is an absolute angel.
Going into massive debt when you can earn free college credit. My university advisor told me about that. Sign up for a CLEP exam. It's one test proves you know everything. Go to Monter State, so we'll pay for your CLEP exam. You only need a 50 to pass.
Oh God, where do I begin? Okay, restaurants. Why is it okay for restaurants to pay waiters and waitresses $2.13 an hour, but it's the customer's fault for not providing a living wage to those employees? Let's talk about how in college you'll pay 6 figures to get an education to land yourself a 5-figure job. Let's talk about how insurance companies make billions and billions of dollars a year, and they've branded themselves as always on your side and like a good neighbor. And they have this sweet little lizard that's on their commercials. But the lawyers that are literally fighting for justice are branded as ambulance chasers. Not to mention that we wouldn't even have a job if the insurance companies did the right thing all the time. Let's talk about how entrepreneurship is considered only for failures, but there's 1,700 millionaires born every single day in the United States, most of them entrepreneurs. Let's talk about how owning a house is a scam when you should be renting out a duplex.
college. And let me tell you why. You pay an institution thousands of dollars, and what do they give you in return? They give you a little piece of paper that certifies that you know enough knowledge about something to enter into the job market and do something great with the world. However, you might not get a job in the first place. On top of that, you go into crippling debt trying to pay the government back for paying you to go to college in the first place.
Betta fish are a scam.
No, leave the fish out of
need
it.
at least 3 gallons, if not 5 to 10, of tank space.
What's...
Not the tiny little bowls that they sell marketed to betta fish. They're also tropical, so they need a heater, and they're carnivores, so they need to eat meat. The reason why they sell them to you in those tiny little cups and they give you those flakes with plant matter and stuff in them is because betta fish are pretty. So even when they're sick, they're still going to be pretty. And guess what?
That's
they're
crazy.
going to die faster.
Whoa.
And what happens when your fish dies? You go back and you buy more.
Well, not really,
Here's
girl.
an example of a minimal tank set up for a betta fish. It's 3.
Well, I mean, you know, we've all gotten a fish in a bag at the fair.
Yeah.
And we just don't go back. We know it's not going to last long, you know, but it's nice for the time being.
Walmart had it going on with the fishes in the tank. I used to run to that glass just to go see them fish, and then I would want one, but they do be in them little small containers.
They do. They don't
Very
last
tiny,
long.
packed in too, yeah.
They don't last
It's like,
long,
that
but
one
it's
sleep,
okay.
mommy? No, it's not sleep at all.
Right. But we ain't running back
Nah,
to
nah.
go get some.
No more trade-ins.
Balance, it's got some planks for him to hang out on, it's got a heater. That's it. They also need clean water, not water filled with their own pee and poop. So
Clean
being in
the
a tank
tank,
like
clean the
this, or like this, or like this, it's like being trapped in a see-through porta potty.
Property tax.
Mm.
You're paying tax on something that you already own.
Yep.
And if you fail to pay that tax, the government's going to come and
Take
seize
it.
your property,
Yep.
literally stealing it from you at
Yeah.
gunpoint. If it pleases the crown, might I continue to dwell in my domicile on the land which I own?
Say ain't no gimme backs. It's like you own it, but you still have to pay on what you own.
Right.
That's just how it is out here, y'all.
Even if you pay it off.
Even if you pay it off.
All right, y'all. This one was a nice mix. It wasn't all about healthcare this time.
Yeah, I like it.
You know,
I like
it was majority about college.
Obviously, yeah. Just
And
about.
I understand, you know, I'm one of those people who have college debt. I understand, but I also value the education and experience that I had.
Yeah, I feel like college is a benefit. Will always be. You just got to get through there. You got to knock on the right doors afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Got to show the people your paperwork.
Yes, yes. All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.